Professor. Professor Nazifah Hamidun.
She's having some internet connectivity probably.
Yeah, she is here.
Yeah, she's here, but okay.
Yes, Professor. Professor Nazifah.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
All right.
Prof.
Okay, so now I'm going to share my presentation slide. Can you view it, the PowerPoint slide there?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon and a warm greetings to moderator and all respected presenter here. So I'm Nazifah Hamidun from University Malaysia Perlis. I would like to present my research today, which the title of it is Exploring Students' Perspectives on Online Learning in English Class, a case study of undergraduate students from Asian countries. Right. So the introduction, since COVID-19 pandemic hits the world, it gives such a major impact on education system, and it has affected millions of students worldwide, especially in the tertiary level of education. And teaching and learning process has shifted from face-to-face method to online learning due to this outbreak pandemic. And lecturers and interested and instructors have to prepare themselves for the changing ways of teaching, right? So they have to prepare all materials in online to change the method from conventional teaching to online learning. And every online learning session is delivered synchronously, similar to conventional teaching. It means that we have to, to present all the knowledge and information online, same just like the conventional teaching face-to-face, right? So in 2022, which is now this year, online learning has become new norms for students in tertiary level of education. So we get used to it, and we have ready, okay? We ready to commence the semester in 2022 because we have prepared since March 2020 on teaching and learning method. Okay, and students also need to be ready and cope with online learning to perform well in their studies. So in this year, I guess, okay, and I assume that all the students and instructors have prepared themselves to, to commence all the teaching and learning method in the online, right? The majority of studies were conducted to analyze the students' perspective on online learning in various fields. So that's why I'm conducting this research, to analyze the students' perspective in different countries for Asian Summer Program in University Malaysia Perlis. Okay, for literature review, online learning is a form of distance learning or distance education, which has long been a part of the American education system. But I think for education, for Asian countries, specifically in Malaysia, so online learning is a new norm for every university in Malaysia, and it has become the largest sector of distance learning in recent years. Okay, this one is according to Bartley and Collect 2004 and Evans and Haas 2001. So the aim of online learning is similar actually to face-to-face learning, which is the first one is for bonding, exchanging information, and being heard and being understood, according to Muhammad Al-Wamleh 2020. And the main advantage of online learning is that it increases the engagement, attendance, and motivation of students, which are requisite for learning, according to Kamal 2021. And with the emergence of the global pandemic caused by the COVID-19 viruses, almost all educational institutions have switched to distant education, which has returned interest in this learning method. And the knowledge gain and performance of the students as a result of e-learning were shown to be equivalent to that of face-to-face methods, according to Zogas 2016. Right, so for this study, I request and I ask the participants to write a reflection based on their perspectives towards online learning. So, according to Dewey, 1933, reflection or reflective practice provides students with the opportunity to develop autonomy and confidence in the learning as they establish learning goals and take ownership of their learning strategies. The higher education environment provides an opportune time for students to learn how to think independently, comment critically, and reflect on the learning as they build the self-monitoring and self-regulating skills needed to be lifelong learners. And according to Dewey, the conception of reflection is action-oriented. Indeed, in his view, reflective thinking is useful because it converts merely repetitive, blind, and impulsive action into intelligent action. In other words, reflective thinking gives increased power of control over experience. And it extends our practical control on experience, and it is through a reflection that we can carry out an intelligent method of inquiry. So this pragmatist view, which directs reflection to the solution of a concrete problem, infuses the main part of the debate on reflection and orients the majority of educative experience on this topic within school and in adult education. So the methodology for this research is it is a case study which involved 4 countries, namely Japan, Bangladesh, Thailand, and Malaysia. And 16 respondents involved as participants in the study in Asia Summer Program in University Malaysia Perlis. And qualitative study has been employed for this study, and I have conducted content analysis to analyze the students' self-reflections. And coding scheme is utilized to categorize each student reflection, and the students' written reflections were categorized based on the frequency of words emerged in their work. So this is their perspective according to the countries, right, based on the 16 participants. So from Japan participants, their perspectives towards online learning in English class that I have conducted with them is that the first participant claim that they get more confident to speak English with friends from other countries in online platform compared to face-to-face platform. And the second participant said that able to learn grammar aspect apart from general topics in the English course. So basically in the that subject, which is English General Communication, we asked the students, to communicate in the task, and they have also need to do the writing, and this is what they have, produced after the end of the class, after the end of the program. So they said that they are able to link grammar aspect apart from general topics in the English course. And the next participant claimed that they gain better experiences in learning English via online than face-to-face learning. Okay, so that is their perspectives that I obtained from their self reflections, right? And then for the Bangladesh participants, so they said she said only one student from Bangladesh. She said that she learned new way of thinking from participants from other countries. So in the class, I encouraged them to to discuss regarding on the global topic, and that is how they can exchange their thinking in the during the class, during the course. Okay, and for Malaysian participants, the participant claim that they improve in terms of speaking skill, and also they can apply leadership skill because being appointed as a leader while doing the group discussion. Okay. And last but not least is from Thailand country. The participant claimed that they obtain new knowledge in culture from different countries. So they exchange their opinion and perspective on certain topic, and during the class they have learned new knowledge in terms of culture, how the Japanese student have their festival celebration, and how Bangladesh celebrate their festival, and etc. Okay, and next participant say that they improve communication skills in online English learning. It means that, for instance, that they eager to ask the questions related to the topic that are discussing during the class. And last but not least is that they say that they are able to converse briefly with students from other countries during the online learning in online platform, which I think is very it gives them privilege to them, because usually that is their experience in the face-to-face, means that they shy to to ask the questions because they have a lack of confidence. But in the online learning, they claim that they have they are confident and brave to ask questions because they are in their country, and the other participant in their countries, and they feel comfortable to share the information, ask questions in online platform.
Dr. Nazifah, Hamidun,
Yes.
you have around 2 minutes to wrap up everything, please.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. So the discussion from this research is that the first one is better effectiveness of using online platform for English learning compared to conventional learning. Okay, this one is based on the findings that are obtained in this research. Face-to-face education was confirmed by the students' perspective from 5 different countries. And besides, students with a stronger involvement in the process of interacting with other learners are motivated better and feel more satisfied with the training. This one is according to Kamal, which is have the same perceptions with the findings in this research. And according to Courtney and Will Matthews, they said that a lot of attention is paid to the techniques of online collaboration of students while performing joint educational and research tasks. And given that reflection is one of the most effective approaches to fostering students' higher order thinking skills, which is conditioned upon inquiry and insightful thinking, according to Bott. So in a nutshell, it is crucial to know the students' need and acknowledge them. If the online learning can offer lots of benefits and effective to the students' performance, so the implementation of it should be continued by the lecturers and the university. So online learning is fast and dynamic and reduce the amount of expenses such as travel time and travel costs for the students. So that is where the students express their insight that online learning is better compared to the conventional teaching method, because this is the benefits that they can gain in online learning. So with that said, I would like to end my presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Professor Nazifah Hamidun, for sharing with us a very comprehensive study on students' perspective on online learning in English class among Asian countries. Truly indeed that it is very important among us researchers as well as faculty members to know, investigate, and to determine the our stakeholders, our students' perception on this online for further improvement or development of our online or blended learning. Okay, so the virtual floor is open for any question or insights, suggestions, recommendations. Anyone, please? None? Okay, I think, okay, since we have limited time, okay, I think Professor Nazifah, no one wanted to ask you a question, but we would like to congratulate you, and at the same time, it is really my honor to introduce you as well as to be the chairperson in this conference and listening to your topic. No, let us give a virtual warm round of applause for Professor Nazifah for her study presented to us. Thank you so much, Mom.
Thank you.